this radio station for no, I don't. I do this radio station. I don't know if anybody knows what that means. It's kind of anagram, maybe, you know. Yeah, we jumble it up, it goes, it smells. I can do the Times crosswords, you know, in about 5 minutes, you know, scribble it, you know. I'm good stuff. I can type 60 words a minute. Don't make any fucking sense, but I can type. But try writing for another television, I suppose. I'd make a comedy show out of that, yeah. I work for this radio station in London called Capital Radio. I don't know if you've ever heard their favourite charity. It's called Help a London Child, Kill a Social Worker. It's very good. But recently, Capital Radio taped one of my live shows, and because I'm so grateful to them for my break in radio, while they were taping the show, I did 2.5 hours of mime. Instead of old wanking, it ain't mine. But a lot of old toss ain't mine. When you're in their right minds, right, it's going to pay good money to see a real man sew his fingers together, walk into a high wind and get shot in a fucking glass box. But some French fucker called Vip or Snot or something, he pretends to sew his fingers together, walk into a high wind and get shot in a fucking glass box, and people travel from Guildford to see him. Hello, Manchester. Hey, I'm going to do an old Marcel number for you now. Actually, I don't go to rock gigs much anymore. But when I did, the people I used to admire, it wasn't like the guy, you know, at the front of the stage with a guitar or anything. People I used to admire were the roadies, you know, with the other jeans with the crutch down there, you know. Standing there, fucking kind of Heineken going, fucking Elvis Costello is a fucking cunt in here. Human League, pack of fucking guns, aren't they? They've all, like, all roadies have all got this, like, roadies kind of lope, you know. I don't like about rock gigs actually is it's all the merchandise and, you know, like the t-shirts and all the scarves, you know, t-shirts with like I've seen Ozzy Osbourne, you know. Fuck me, you'd want to keep it quiet really, wouldn't you? That's what they should have done during the war, you know. That's what Hitler should have done. He should have had t-shirts printed with First Panzer Division Tour of Europe 1942 on them. Now the war wouldn't have made a fucking loss then, you know. Got a record deal and everything, you know. Oh yeah, I'm here. I've broken the theatrical illusion now. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is. I do a lot of benefits, you know, and this is. I'm fucking lying now. Comrades. Well, I'll do a lot of benefits, but not if you ask me just now. Okay, so, and like I never get the offers that I get through the post. Anyway, this is a kind of all-purpose rock number that I've got for benefits that I do with the band, and it's got a political number, and it goes like this. Just this information gave me Mrs. Thatcher on the phone. Mrs. Thatcher. Phone. She told me I could fuck off when I heard the tone. She gave me Mrs. Thatcher on the phone. I spoke to her secretary, a man named Roland. He said, now we beat the Archies. Next week we invade Poland. Long distance information gave me Mrs. Thatcher on the phone. There's a lot of bad things going down, and I think she should be told. They're selling off the hospitals. They don't care where the rest goes. If you want major surgery, try the meat counter at Tesco's. Look, the information given Mrs. Thatcher on the phone. their sobs. The recession's just a rumour put round by 4 million people without jobs. Now, distance information can be Mrs. Thatcher on the phone. There's a lot of bad things going down, and I think she should be told. Rock on! Hello, Manchester. Now, I'm an anarchist. I go to write coup de concerts, and in between the numbers, I go, woo! All right, okay. I spend a lot of time hanging around bus stations, you know. No, I do. I write down all the numbers on the front of the buses, roll them up on a bit of paper and stuff them up my arse. You meet a lot of really weird people in bus stations, though, you know, like people who've had one glass of cider, you know, and they're all going, yeah, you killed my brother, you bastard, you fucking bastard, you piss poor parrot bastard, you fucking bastard, you fucking bastard, yo, they're just the inspectors. The ones who always get me are called Norman. You know, he spots a Norman because he's got a violent cap with a peak and woolly earmuffs, you know. In the middle of July. You're sitting there dead quiet waiting for the bus, you know. You hear this voice and it goes, hello. Do you like sponge? I do, because I'm not allowed anything sharp. And you're going, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I've got 2 CSEs, you know. One in biology and one in metalwork. If you want your cat welding, I'm your man. I was nearly run over by a truck the other day. I knew he wanted to miss me because he had Dodge written on the front. The CIA follow me everywhere, you know. They won't get me. You know why? I've got the dolphins on my side. Dolphins are very intelligent. Don't see any dolphins voting Conservative, do you? So fucking bright, them dolphins. Clever bastards, them dolphins. Except at walking. Well, they drive round in cars, I suppose. I don't really like dolphins. I think they're shitty bastards. They get upset if you criticise them, you know. I think I'll stop talking about dolphins now. It's been a bit fucking boring, really, hasn't it? You know? And a bit quiet. Well, the bouncer sums up, it's going to get fucking quiet now, isn't it? Oh, he's probably going to get fucking surreal talking about fucking lobsters or something. You know? I never liked him. I always thought he was a fucking fat bastard. I was like, tell you, if I want fucking surrealism, I'll go to a fucking art gallery. That's what tell you what I want from a stand-up comic. I want fucking racial hatred. That's what I want. Racial hatred and a chicken dinner for £2. That's what I want. Some bits of string as well, you know, a bit of paper to stuff up my nose, you know. It's gone fucking boring again, hasn't it, talking? I'm a Marxist comedian. I'm non-sexist and non-racist. So if you don't laugh at me, you're a fucking Nazi shitbag, all right? But I've been doing a lot of television recently. I did a show called Open Sleep. Actually, OTT came from Central Television, ATV. Apparently the great days of ATV were actually in the 60s, you know. You used to get a lot of stars in there, you know, like, for instance, in the canteen, you might get the entire cast of Thunderbirds, you know. But since I've done a lot of television, a lot of my Marxist friends have accused me of selling out, you know. They make me walk at the back on demos, you know, and they're all selling Socialist Worker and I have to sell the TV Times. And I'd just like to assure you all, comrades, as I take this opportunity to assure you all that, honest to God, I have not sold out. Anyway, round about now, a pot noodle, yes. It's a tasty, it's a tasty, delicious little snack. Let's try some, shall we? Doesn't that look good? Yes, let's try some, shall we? There's more fucking dangerous chemicals in that than any cocaine you're likely to buy. That's actually new rat piss flavour. Oh dear, oh dear. Actually, if I could just carry on with the adverts now for a minute. I'd like to ask you, is swearing your problem? For instance, you're introduced to the Queen and she says, hello, Mr. Tompkins, and how long have you been a town planner? And you say, fuck off, you nosy bastards! You go away to Paris on a breakaway a fuck a day, and sitting next to you at this pavement cafe is John Paul Sartre, right? John Paul Sartre. John Paul Sartre, best centre forward West Ham ever had. Dead ball situation, he can prove the fucking ball didn't exist. Fucking brilliant. Playing for Manchester City, I think. But, comrades, confrontation. Anyway, John Paul Sartre is sitting next to you, and he turns to you and he says, je pense, which was no less than the truth, really. Je pense, le moulinex existential, exploitatalité de Renault 5 hatchback. You turn to John Paul Sartre and you say, who gives a fuck what you think? Well, now say goodbye to swearing misery with this new Ronco self-censoring device. You can say all kinds of nasty words like, or Mrs. Margaret. And it's really good, actually. It works every fucking time, you know. You fucking bastard, you fucking let me down again, you fuck. Hello, John. What's the damage John minicabs here, John? FOB, fish on board, in for Fulham, John. Hello, Houston. Hello, Houston. It's a small step for mankind, but a fucking long word for an astronaut. I'm a bit of a fucking CB freak, you know, and we have lots of little code names for things, you know, like the M1, we call it the fucking big road, you know. No, we're good like that, you know, policemen, we call them twats in big black hats, you know. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a frog in my throat. I keep giving blowjobs to Charles Aznavour.